Hi everyone, welcome to my new YouTube channel. My name is Brandy and I live in Virginia. I am a wife and a mom of 3 kids, and I have been on a health journey for about 5 years now. Just to tell you a little bit about my background, in 2012, at the beginning of the year, I read a book by Candace Cameron Bure called Reshaping It All, and it reshaped it all for me. I realized that I had not been taking care of my body in any way, shape, or form. And in doing that, I was really dishonoring the Lord, and it really convicted me. So I just started making baby steps, and I started watching the choices I was making. I tried to make whole food choices. I tried to stay away from packaged meals. I started exercising, which was something I had never done in my whole life, my whole adult life. As a young person, I had danced and I had done cheerleading, but in my adult life, I had never exercised. And I thought I hated it. I thought, oh, I don't know how people enjoy this. But I made myself go, and I ended up falling in love with it. So over the course of that year, I lost 50 pounds. And then life changes happened. We moved to a new state. My husband graduated from chiropractic school in 2012. He had worked as an associate, and in 2013 we moved to the state of Virginia, and he opened up his own practice. So over the course of the last few years, my weight has gone up and down around 10 pounds, and my weight sort of went above that for a good reason. This last year, I had my 3rd baby. He was born in March, and so since March till now, almost a whole year, I've been working to get back down to where I was when I got pregnant with him, which was not at my ideal weight. So I'm pretty much there at this point, but I want to hit my goal. I never hit my goal. I didn't even know what my goal was, other than the fact that I would just know that that was where I wanted to be. I don't have a specific number because I don't know where my body's gonna land, and I don't want to have a number as my idol. I just want to be able to feel good in my clothes, like how I look in pictures, and feel good about myself. So that is where I am, and I have decided to do Weight Watchers this time around. I know what to eat. I have watched all the documentaries on Netflix that you can watch. I've watched, Food Inc. and Forks Over Knives and Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, and lots of other ones. So I'm very aware of labels and GMOs and organic and all those things, and I really do my best to provide high quality foods for our family, and we're really fortunate to be able to do that. But for me, I think my biggest downfall is portion control. So I think Weight Watchers is going to be a great resource for me. I need to be able to track what I'm eating. I love food. I love to cook food. I love to bake food. I love to go out to eat. I'm a foodie. I love it. And so I think as a result, I eat too much of it. So I think Weight Watchers is going to help me to really, I don't have to deprive myself. I can still eat really good quality food. I can still have fats. I can still have carbs. I can still do all of that, but I can do it in moderation, and really focus on making sure that those fruits and veggies are a big part of my diet. The other thing that I'm going to get back to that I really got away from in the last couple of years is exercising. When we moved to Virginia, I did not join a gym. I had been a part of a gym when we lived in Minnesota, and I was faithful. I was working out like 5 or 6 times a week, going to classes, I was running. I felt great. I loved working out, and I was honestly addicted to it. And not in a bad way, but I have not worked out consistently since we moved here, and we moved here in 2013. So I'm really ready to get back to that. And I feel like I'm fighting my flesh on that because I'm out of shape. And the one thing that I am doing, because I mentioned earlier that I danced when I was young, and I love dancing. And now my daughter's in dance. She's 6. At her studio, they offer an adult jazz class. And last year I was pregnant, couldn't do it. This year I signed up, and yay, there was room on the waiting list for me. I mean, I didn't have to go on a waiting list. So I have been doing that every Wednesday since September. So I love that, and it's an incredible workout, and I can definitely see that like your muscles have memory and that my muscles remember how to work out, but I can tell like my stamina, my cardio, my, all of that isn't what I would want it to be. So my big goal this year is to stick with the eating, get control of my portions, and get back to working out. So I was encouraged to, why don't you start a channel? So Amanda, if you're watching this, thank you. You inspired me. I just needed someone to say, you can do this. And so here I am making my first video. And I'm going to take you guys along with me if you want to join me. So if you do, subscribe, and just know that I'm an amateur. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with editing. I don't know, all the YouTube stuff that you're supposed to do, the description box and the this and that, but I'll learn. I will learn. So I'm glad you joined me and stuck with me if you are still here watching this at the end. And leave a comment, tell me about you, and you can also find me, on Facebook. I have a page called The Healthy Habits. I've actually had that for a few years because I already had in my mind that I wanted to inspire and take people along this journey with me, and I kind of just have put it on the back burner for a while. So here I am, The Healthy Habits, and my thinking in The Healthy Habits, like in choosing that name, was that I want to be disciplined in every area of my life, not just my outside physical, but I want to be disciplined spiritually. I want to be disciplined mentally and emotionally and financially, and that's something that I've struggled with my whole life, is being disciplined in all areas. So I figure the healthy habits are habits that you set in place to have health in all areas of your life. So thanks for joining me, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.